Anderson Cooper.
Monday, July 14th, 2008. Regis has the day off. Anderson Cooper, 360 himself, is right here. We love it when Anderson's here.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was great. I sort of rested. I recuperated after the high heel-a-thon. I see some ladies holding their shoe signs in the audience. Very big deal. It was a...
That high heel-a-thon was something.
I expect you to participate next year. We had a men's division, just so you know. And I know that you're very fit.
I saw in the paper this morning the ratings for that show were up 20% over the regular one. What is that?
That was just me.
That's you smoking?
Fake
just
smoking.
Elegantly?
Yeah, I was like very. No, we should do that every day then.
I think there's some video from the high heel-a-thon. Do we have that?
Are you serious?
Let's watch some of it.
No, this is.
For Anderson,
that's me falling way behind.
They are not kidding around.
No.
And I remember this whole thing started because you were saying that you would win this thing.
Yeah,
and I didn't see you at all in that video.
No, please, can I just tell you honestly? So there's this. So I have never run a race in my life besides like field day, 4th grade, and it was like an egg on a spoon, and I had to pass it to like another kid. So I heard what I expected to hear was on your mark, get set, go. This is not an excuse because I would have lost anyway. Make no mistake.
Oh,
but
so
what
that's your excuse that you had a bad start.
No, I heard. And I'm like, and there was that split second where I was like, is that? And then I noticed I'm looking at the back of 50 women, and I'm like, oh, it's begun. I better get going then.
Yeah. Well, maybe next year you can try. But you guys raised, I think, $60,000 for the March of Dimes.
We
which is
did.
Great.
I'm very proud of myself. Make no mistake, though, this wasn't about doing a good service.
This was for you about winning.
This was about ego and only ego. Yeah, but I lost, and so I think it's fine. That keeps me real. It keeps me grounded.
Well, we should also point out this weekend, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt had their baby.
Yes.
Twins. Apparently, a baby boy named Knox Leon and a girl named Vivian Marchallin. They were born 1 minute apart Saturday night via cesarean section. So they're both doing. They're all doing well.
In France, right?
In France, yes.
And so now, do you think that you'll? Because I know that you have interviewed them. You talked.
I've interviewed her a couple times. Yeah.
Do you think that you'll talk to the twins first?
I don't think so. I don't think. But they are. Apparently, they've sold, or according to this article, they've sold the first pictures of the twins for possibly as much as $20 million. This says more than $10 million. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But apparently the money's going to go to charity, which is what they do.
I have now taken to selling my children's camp photos to their grandparents for tens of dollars.
Is that right?
Tens of dollars I've raised.
Yeah.
It's, why not? Why should I give it to them for free?
Right, sure.
Just because they're related.
Yeah, and they're probably retired. They probably have extra income.
Exactly.
Right, sure. Why not?
I'll get it from them one way or the other. It's either going to come in the birthday envelope or through the camp photo.
Exactly. So, I've actually spent this weekend in Costco. Have you been to Costco on Long Island?
I've not been to Costco, but I love Costco.
Costco
I haven't been to the Long
is the
Island.
best place on the planet.
It's where Gelman shops and gets the greatest guacamole I have ever had, and it comes in a plastic bag.
What I find fascinating about Costco is you end up buying things you had no idea that you needed. Like,
big
I didn't know I needed, 20 gallons of vitamin water, but you can get it. It's like buying for the Armageddon.
I didn't know I needed an 800 pack of tampons.
It'll last you.
Well, yeah.
It will last. It lasts and lasts and lasts. You can actually buff your car with it.
Wow. That's a visual I didn't really...
When we need the pool drained, we just throw a pack in.
Well, I've also spent the summer, I haven't been to the dentist in 5 years. Because, you know, do you go to the dentist a lot?
I go to the dentist every 6 months as recommended, Anderson.
Well, I haven't been in 5 years. And
are you kidding me?
No, I know.
Wait. Who has been cleaning your teeth?
Well, I don't have a team of people cleaning my teeth. I brush my teeth like a normal person.
But
I floss,
the
so I figured...
plaque and the tartar.
Why, though, isn't that what the toothbrush is for, the plaque and the tartar?
But there's certain bits of plaque and tartar that only your dentist can remove every 6 months, Anderson.
Well, I bought one of those newfangled toothbrushes that's like, the amount of technology in this toothbrush, you know, is extraordinary, and it doesn't even brush. It vibrates, it sends radio beams to my teeth. It's supposed to take care of all this stuff, and so I didn't think I needed to go to the dentist. So it's been 5 years, so I finally go to the dentist. And this is the dentist, this guy, Dr. Zabatura, who I've been going to since I was a little kid.
Right.
So they
Which
know
was the last time you were there.
Pretty much, yes, exactly. So I go to the dentist, and the only real reason I went to the dentist is because they give nitrous oxide. Have you ever had nitrous oxide at the dentist?
Who hasn't?
I request nitrous oxide for just about any procedure at the dentist, cleaning, anything. Have you ever had nitrous oxide at the dentist? If you haven't, you should try it. It's illegal at the dentist, apparently. And although I don't know why it's legal, because it is literally getting you high. And the woman, she puts the little thing of nitrous gas on you.
And you think you're a dolphin.
It does, yes, it feels, or like a circus clown.
You resemble a dolphin. At least in my hallucinations, I believe that I am a dolphin being trained by Jacques Cousteau.
Well, as you gradually get more and more stoned through this nitrous oxide, the woman is sitting there and she'll say to you, "Do you feel the nitrous oxide?" And of course, to me, what I hear is, and I always then say, "No, I don't feel anything at all."
Yeah.
Because I don't want to let her know, and I don't want to let her stop. I don't want her to stop, because as soon as I say I'm as high as a kite, she will turn the gas down. So if I keep saying no, I don't.
So
feel
is that how
else.
you're as high as a kite? When you're as high as a kite, that's it for you? Right?
That's as good as it gets.
I'm as high as a kite. Whereas I'm like, the doctor's like, "Can you feel the nitrous oxide?" And I'm like, "I don't know about nitrous oxide, but if you weren't wearing that doctor's suit, I would kiss you now." You know, it's all how you show it. You know? Go ahead. So you had the nitrous oxide.
I had the nitrous oxide, and now I want to go to the dentist literally every day. If there's any reason, I will go for people. I will do anything to go to the dentist.
Anderson in the waiting room now, like, "Come on, Tom, you just got to get me in, man. Look, I know I was here last week. I know I was here, but listen, I think I have a toothache. I think I have a toothache.
Yeah. Not only did I have a cavity, I needed a root canal.
No.
Yes. So I paid the price for not going to the dentist for 5 years. Yeah.
That's right.
And root canal, you know, people are like, "What's root canal like?" It's like root canal.
It's like root canal.
Yeah. Everyone who describes something bad as being like root canal really is root canal.
So what do they do? What do they do? How is it different than a different cavity?
Well, I guess it means the cavity is so bad and has been, you know,
festering for 5 years.
Festering for 5 years. That it has gone down, is like rotten down into the root, into the way into the gum, and they have to go and basically rip out all the roots and all the nerve endings in your tooth. It's disgusting. Yeah. So literally for hours, there's like a dentist drilling and pulling out things, and
you've got your nozzle on.
Thankfully, I'm high as a kite, so I don't care that much about it. I've got my Walkman, my iPod on.
Your iPod on, so you're not even paying attention.
You can tell I grew up in the 80s.
Yeah, I know.
I have my Walkman
on. I was watching my Watchman, my antenna.
I was using my calculator on my watch.
I was talking on my cell phone. It was this big. Michael Consuelos, my 11-year-old, got braces.
Wow.
Yeah. And talk about like the reality of just everything hitting you at once. It's when he sat up with his braces and his deep voice, and he was like, "Mom, my jaw hurts really bad." I was like, "Oh," and he's like, "Can we just have some ice cream?" And it's like that sweet, like he's still like, he's still a kid, but he's like getting so big. He's like as tall as me, and he's got braces and the whole thing. It's like that weird.
Have you had your tonsils out? Or have your kids had their tonsils out?
No, nobody's had their tonsils out. But do you want to hear something strange? I went to the doctor recently. And I went to have a strep test because we had all.
Yes.
And the doctor said to me, "So when did you have your tonsils removed?"
Oh.
And I said, I didn't, but I was overseas recently. No.
I did wake up in a strange feeling.
Oddly enough. No, but I said I haven't had my tonsils removed, and she said, "Oh, that's strange. You don't have any tonsils." And I said,
"How is that possible? You swallowed them?" What?
Apparently, your tonsils can shrink. We Googled it.
Really?
Yeah, they can vanish.
I've never heard this. I think you're making this up.
Or maybe the mothership came and got them.
I had my tonsils out like 5 or 6 years ago, right the last time I went to the dentist, and.
Your dentist removed your tonsils?
Yeah,
just said, I know you're not going to be back, so I might as well take what I want.
And I was kind of excited to have my tonsils out because I grew up, of course, watching the Brady Bunch. And on the Brady Bunch, when they had their tonsils out, they got to eat ice cream for weeks and weeks.
Carol Brady was very kind to the Brady kids.
Yeah.
No matter what went wrong, there was kindness and goodness to happen.
Yes, yeah. In front of the cameras, behind closed doors, that was a hell house.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. But that's a whole other episode. But yeah, so the kids always got ice cream, so I was kind of excited to have my tonsils out.
Yeah.
And yes, I was, 35 years old, but I still was looking forward to a week of ice cream.
Yeah.
And that's a lie. That as an adult, having your tonsils out is incredibly painful.
Right.
It's incredibly unpleasant. They don't give you nitrous oxide. And you don't get ice cream. Not only can you not eat ice cream, you basically throw up everything you do eat. Yeah. So,
really?
Yeah. So I'm just throwing that out there. If you're, yeah.
Well, I'm glad mine just vanished under mysterious circumstances. Isn't it weird, though?
I find that very bizarre. I don't know how that's possible.
I know.
Yeah.
It's weird. And then I called my mom. She's like, "Oh, the same thing happened to me. That her tonsils just vanished."
Well, see, now
I said, "What kind of freaks are we?"
You're like those people who catch on fire. You occasionally read on people who like self-combusted, and you're like, how is that possible?
Right. I just self-melt. Yeah. Parts melt away. Yeah, that's weird though. It's funny. We looked it up online, and I can't remember the reason, but they said after certain people, it just like they just.
Yeah. I've decided I need to come up with other reasons to go to the dentist. So I'm thinking about maybe
getting a grill.
Well, people get their teeth whitened now.
Yes, I've had my teeth whitened.
Have you?
Well,
it seems like everybody on the planet has incredibly white teeth.
I didn't have them whitened about when Mark and I first got married 12 years ago. He did the laser, and I was too afraid of that.
What's the laser?
I guess they can laser whiten them. I don't know. I did the trays, and you're supposed to like leave them on for 2 weeks. Not every day, but at night when you go to bed, you put them in.
So for 2 weeks, you sleep with the tray?
I did it. I only did it for a week, and my teeth. And we looked on the chart, and my teeth are not as white as they could have been. Okay, but your teeth become so sensitive that it was very like like breathing hurt my teeth, and drinking hurt my teeth, and there's a price to pay. They don't just sparkle for no reason.
I feel weird now because I've never done this,
Let me see.
I mean, I think I have normal.
Smile.
I don't know. I think my teeth are normal.
You're so uncomfortable
Yeah,
smiling.
I'm not
Show
gonna
us
smile.
your teeth.
No, I'm not
Show us your teeth. They're
But,
so straight. Did you have braces?
I did not have braces, no. Yeah, no, some of us, I don't know what that was. That was a hair flip.
That was a good hair flip.
You did that, I did the hair flip there.
You got to really flip it, though. You got to flip it.
Is that Cher? Is that your Cher?
I don't know, ever since I got my braces removed.
Chastity? Do you know that Cher? Cher. Well, I've had the privilege of meeting Cher because Cher watches news, and Cher she watches C-SPAN and calls into C-SPAN at like 2 a.m. in the morning. She's known for calling in, and she'll call in and she'll be like, "I'm calling from Malibu," and they're like, "Is this Cher?" And she's like, it's kind of cool. She doesn't even say her name. She's like, "I'm calling from Malibu." That's as close as I get to Cher.
But you know it's Cher, right?
But she does, like, she got concerned about the liners of Marine Corps helmets. She felt that the helmets weren't good enough, and so there was this simple solution. So she raised all this money to put better liners in the helmets of Marines.
We love Cher.
Which is pretty cool,
love
Cher. Yeah. And actually, during Hurricane Katrina, I did a story about a woman who had raised a couple $1,000s and went down to New Orleans and was feeding first responders, emergency workers, because no one had thought to actually provide food for them. And she saw the story, and she sent in a big check for a lot of money, and doesn't want recognition for it. So I think
we
Cher's
love Cher.
cool.
Let's recognize Cher right now.
Let's recognize.
I remember.
If we're lucky, she'll call in.
That would be amazing. If she would call in our show right now, that would be incredible.
You must have had Cher.
Not since I've been here.
Really?
We have years ago.
We have years ago when you had fun on the show,
yeah.
right? Before I got here. Years ago, we used to have fun, Kelly, before you came.
Did you see over the weekend Miss USA stumbling?
No, but isn't it like Miss USA fell last year?
Second year in a row. I think now they're just doing it for attention now.
Because they fall, and even when they fall, they look gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Here.
Okay. We have it.
Oh. That wasn't a real fall. That was not a real. First of all,
she fell, and she was like,
how did she fall straight down?
She fell straight. And last year,
that was like Marie Osmond fainting on the. That wasn't a real faint. I'm sorry.
You don't think it was a real faint?
No, I don't buy it for a second.
Really?
I don't know. I didn't actually even see it, to be honest.
Speaking of Marie Osmond,
I'm just trying to start a feud with the Osmonds.
Speaking of Marie Osmond, I remember when I had Sonny and Cher dolls and Donnie and Marie dolls, and they would all hang out in the Barbie van, and sometimes they would get their party on. Don't act like I'm the only one.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes.
Wow.
Oh, it was a freak show in my Barbie. My Barbie van had a freak show every weekend.
Was it like a 70s van with like decals on the side?
Yeah, 70s van decals.
Like airbrushed?
Mom would be like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. Nothing, just playing with the old Barbie van, fixing up the old RV.
Do your kids have some toys that are the equivalent?
Not really. My kids, definitely, the boys have action figures.
Right.
They love their Indiana Jones action figures. Whatever the hot action figure movie is of the moment is what they really like. And Lola's definitely more of a craft girl.
Oh, yeah?
She makes lanyards.
Lanyards?
Lanyards, like those little braided things that you can...
Like ship knots?
Like ship knots. Ship knots. She makes ship knots. Like keychains and that kind of thing.
She whittles.
She's a whittler. She has a bedazzler.
She uses she makes crimshaw.
My daughter.
She's an old sailor.
My
corn
children,
cob pipe.
they're pirates. My kids are pirates.
Avast there, mommy.
I raised them to be good pirates like their granddad was before them. No, but my daughter has a bedazzler, and ever since she got this bedazzler, she has been bedazzling. We are the person that has the bedazzler. Yeah.
Wow. I love the commercial for the bedazzler.
Oh my gosh.
We can bedazzle everything.
And we do.
And
you can, and we do.
You should bedazzle this desk sometime.
That might be hard for her to press the little grommets in. But her whole thing was that she took one day all of her brother's shirts and bedazzled them, but she didn't open them. So she just bedazzled them all so they're all stuck together. Can't open them at all.
Wow.
Which is cute. Well, it's a big show today.
It's a bedazzling
I could
show,
talk
if you
about
will.
my daughter's bedazzling all day, but instead, let's get to the guests. James Denton from Desperate Housewives is here.
Also, Boston Red Sox star David Ortiz is here.
Big coffee.
Absolutely.
Very excited. We begin our monumental makeover week.
This is big. It's monumental, actually.
We're going to make over Gina Detweiler for her 40th birthday and family reunion. This is a mother of 6, by the way. I don't believe she looks like she's had 6 kids or that she's 40, but we're going to make her over and make her look even younger and better.
You know, I've been here for a lot of different agogos. I've been here for like the Snow Globe agogo, the Yeti agogo, and now there's a new one.
Yeah, there is.
Live's a beach trivia agogo.
Yeah, that's right. Get to it.
Let's get to it, shall we?